Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. I want to talk about a compound that's kind of been a big craze, although I don't hang out on Facebook, I don't hang out at detailing forums, but a lot of my subscribers have been saying to me, Scott, have you tried the last cut, the compounding glaze by JACE Price? I haven't tried it. Actually, well, I bought it several weeks ago and I've played with it and I've used it on several jobs and I've got an opinion about it. This stuff here, it's the last cut compounding glaze. It's made by JACE Price. He's a professional detailer, I believe in Las Vegas. He's I don't know if he's a chemist. Did he formulate this stuff? Did he have a company formulate it for him to his specs? I don't know. But a lot of people were talking about it, and I want to talk about it because I've got some experience with it. I've got some time with it, and I really like it, and I want to share my opinion about it. This stuff, the first thing that you have to understand, this stuff is, for 32 ounces of this stuff, I think it's around $52 or $54. It's pretty expensive. I have a feeling the reason why the expense is so high is because JACE Price is a small business. He's a small professional detailer. He's probably got a lot of money wrapped up in research and development and marketing, bottling, labeling. He can't absorb a lot of that cost. But holy cow, this stuff is extremely expensive. It's $54 for 32 ounces. I think for 16 ounces, I don't know, is it $29, $30? Pretty expensive stuff. I want to talk about another product I haven't had a chance to talk about on my channel, but what it is Jescar correcting compound. I've got a lot of time with this stuff, and I want to talk about it. And I'm going to team it up or match it up. I hate doing that, right? But I think it's really important. In the video we'll kind of explain why. This is Jescar correcting compound. When a lot of people were asking me about the last cut by JACE Price, Scott, have you tried it? What do you think about it? Everybody's talking about it on Facebook. Everybody's talking about it on detailing forums. I said, no. I said, but I'll look into it. Thanks for letting me know. And I said to everybody that just about called me or sent me a text message, I said, have you ever tried Jescar? And they said, no. Some people said, don't even know it existed. And some said, oh, is that Menzerna product? Well, Jescar is the importer for Menzerna here in the United States. They're actually in Nanuet, New York. I love that. I love that name of that town, Nanuet. A lot of people say it wrong, but it's a little town by the Hudson River just north of New York City. But Jescar is in Nanuet, New York. If we look at this side of the bottle, this bottle says here it's made in Germany. Folks, a lot of people think that Jescar correcting compound may be Menzerna FG400, just relabeled by Jescar. That's not true at all. I've got a lot of experience with Menzerna FG400, and then of course we've got this Jescar correcting compound. They are not the same, but I will admit to something or agree to something or a kind of use logic here, because Jescar is in Nanuet and this product is made in Germany, and because Jescar is the importer for Menzerna, I have every reason to believe Menzerna has made this product. I think what Jescar did is ask Menzerna, tweak the formula, make it to this specs, whatever, and then Menzerna made it for them so Jescar could label it. But it's not Menzerna FG400. This is completely different. So what I've got on the surface of this paint, I got a blue tape line, right? We're going to try to make this as scientific as possible, but my user experience, I think, is going to be a little bit more helpful to you guys. Let me show you the surface of this paint, right? See how hazy it is to the right of the tape line? It's all hazy. To the left of the tape line here. Come on, Scott, don't get trapped here. To the left of the tape line, it's all hazy. What I did is I took 3000 grit sandpaper and I used it dry. I just dry sanded this surface so we had some defects on the paint, made the paint as flat as I could make it in the moment. We're going to use the last cut on the right side of the tape line, Jescar on the left side of the tape line. I'm not going to try to get really close to the tape line and wow you with that stuff. In fact, I want to keep my pad away from the tape line because I don't want to pick up any residue on the tape and get it on the bottom of the pad as I'm trying to correct this paint. But let me set you down and I'll show you what we're going to use. We're going to use the same pads, not the same pad for each compound, but the same pad as far as company is concerned. I'm going to use my Rupes 12mm Duetto. I'm going to use a Griot's 5.5 orange correcting pad. It's their Boss system. It's a low profile pad. Let me go ahead and do the Jescar first, and I'll do it on the left side of the tape line. Hold on, folks. I don't know how to edit things. I don't know how to play like detailing porn music. I don't know how to do voiceovers. You're actually going to watch me do this in the raw, in the live, right? Well, not live, but when you get to see it. I'll try to keep, I'm going to put 4 little dots on this pad, and I'll do the same for the last cut by Jace Price. Come on, 1, 2, 3, oh, a little bit bigger than that, so that's like 4.5. We'll have to make sure we do the same thing for last cut. All I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this product out over this little area I'm working in. I don't want to lose my last cut, so let me move that. I got separate microfibers I'm going to wipe it up with, so somebody says, Scott, you use a different microfiber, it marred up the paint, or you use the same microfiber, you cross-contaminated stuff. I don't know where you people come from, man. It's pretty crazy, but I love it. You're all from planet Earth, and I'll just deal with it. I'll put the machine on speed 1, spread out the product, and I'm going to do 4 section passes for each product. Not 5, not 3. I'm going to do 4. And also worth noting, I'm going to put the Duetto on speed 5 for both products. There you go. I didn't do the typical crosshatch. I just did 4 passes. Tried to keep going in the same direction. Let me wipe up Jescar here. Okay. Let me go over to this side here, get a new pad, and put Jace Price's last cut correcting compound on a different pad. Get a load of that. Have you guys ever worked with Rupez's backplates? When you pull your pad off, it's some of the most tenacious gripping, and I know that sounds great, right? We don't want to lose our pads, but holy crap, when you try to pull a pad off a Rupez backing plate, it's way too aggressive. You'll actually ruin pads just to get it off. But hey, that's Italian fit and finish. You know, $300 machines. How wonderful are they? They're great. They're wonderful. Everybody loves them. But let me go ahead and put a new pad here and do the last cut on this side. We'll do the same thing. We'll put 4 little dots on this. Man, it got cold here in Dallas, like 21, 22 degrees. Here's 1, 2, 3, and I think I'll do 4 dots, try to keep it scientifically correct for all those people on YouTube. I'll tap this product out, same thing. I'll go ahead and spread it out on speed 1, and then I'll go to speed 5. Let's see what we can do. 4 passes, just like we did with Jescar. And then I'm going to take a separate brand new microfiber and wipe it off the paint. Okay, I've got an opinion, all you Facebook detailers, all you auto detailing forum guys. Let's go in here and take a look and I'll tell you my experience. If we look at the last cut, I did 4 passes, same pad, same machine. Did really well, pulled up the 3000 grit, I've got no issues with it, but I got some hazing on the paint. We'll take a look around here. It's a little hazy. This is not horrible, trust me. There are other compounds out there that are, man, if you kind of see the halo around the light, you'll pick up the haze. You're not going to pick it up through this piece of crap camera, but here in person there's some haze. If I come over here to where Jescar cut, if I look around Jescar, boy, it's just a little bit more clear. I've got more clarity. It also picked up all the both of them picked up the 3000 grit sanding marks just fine. This side here is just a little bit more hazy than this side here. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'll just tell you my true experience because that's important, right? Scott, what do you think? Let's talk about both these compounds and why did I choose to use Jescar against it? Well, first of all, let's talk about last cut. $54 for 32 ounces. Does exceptionally well. I really like it. I think if you want to support Jace price, I think that's a great deal. Go ahead and do that. He probably would love the support. I think he needs to be honored for making a great compound, but that's $54 for 32 ounces. I get this stuff for like $38, $39 for 32 ounces. So what is that? That's almost $14 more for 32 ounces of the product. What do I know to be true as I use it? The lubricating oils in Jescar are a little bit more pristine. You'll get a lot more. It's very user-friendly under the pad. It gives you really nice working time. The pad's not as grabby or bitey on the surface of the paint. It free flows a little bit better. And those lubricating oils are just a little bit more pristine than last cut. Jescar as well is a little bit easier to wipe off the paint. That might be crucial for somebody working on really, really soft Japanese black paint. Jescar is easier to wipe off. Not that last cut isn't easier. I'm just trying to be as transparent as I can. Jescar is a little bit easier to wipe off the paint. The last cut gives you really nice long working time. It is more expensive than Jescar. The lubricating oils are fine, but what I'm noticing here every time I use it, and even on this example here with this hood, which this happens to be a Jeep hood, it's not really hard clear coat and it's not really soft clear coat. It's right in the middle there, like Goldilocks, just right. The last cut doesn't finish out all that well, and I'm also seeing that in the real world when I compare it to Jescar. Now, if I compare last cut to a lot of other compounds on the market like M105, last cut outperforms it all day long. But this is my point I wanted to make with some of my subscribers and a lot of people that reached out to me. Scott, holy cow, did you hear about the last cut? Well, no, I tried it, and here's the deal. It cost a lot more money than Jescar. Most of the people that talked to me, I said, do you even know anything about Jescar correcting compound? No, never heard of it. Boy, I heard about it, but I never tried it. Folks, for me, $14 less than the last cut, Jescar is the winner. It finishes down better. Even on softer paints, it finishes down better than last cut. The other thing, I would love to ask Jace Price this question. Jescar, if you take it out of the bottle, it has no scent to it. It doesn't smell like coconuts, doesn't smell like bubble gum, and the compound is white. There's no dye to it. When you look at the last cut by Jace Price, this is the part of me as a professional, I kind of get really, really critical of a lot of companies. This smells like coconuts. Okay, if that floats your boat, that's wonderful, but I don't need it to smell like coconuts. The other thing I don't need it to be is it's dyed blue. And this stuff actually begins to stain my pads where Jescar doesn't. So I would like to ask Jace Price, $54 for 32 ounces. If you took, I don't know how much this stuff costs to really make it, but if you took the dyes out of it, if it wasn't blue, and if you took the coconut fragrance out of it, would it help lower the cost? Maybe not, I don't know. But then I ask myself, why is it in the product at all? I tend to find things that have scents and a lot of color to them. they're not really targeting the pro detailer, although pro detailers should be buying this product. A lot of companies play this game, but I'm being very critical here from a professional point of view. I don't like things that stain my pads. HD speed, holy crap, that stuff stains your pads all the time. So I don't like the fact it's blue. I don't like the fact that it smells like coconuts. I don't like the fact it's $14 more than what I'm paying for Jescar. Jescar finishes out a little bit better, even on some of the softest paints. It's just a better deal in my world. But I want you guys to support JACE price. But you also have to be, here's the part where I'm going to be really honest with you. A lot of the people who are talking about this are also trying to market it. I'm not going to mention the companies, but they dedicate an hour video to it. Well, there's a reason for that. One, they don't sell Jescar, they sell this stuff. So they're going to make a real long video, get you all excited. Those guys that made those videos, I wonder if they've even tried Jescar, because if they did, they'd be awfully surprised what they're getting for it versus something that costs $54. Folks, I love you all. Just wanted to be honest. Will I buy this stuff again? Yes, I will, because I want to support JACE. Am I buying it, deceiving myself, saying this is the best compound I've ever come across and that it's better than Jescar? No. So if you're a fan of Jescar and you've been wondering, boy, should I jump over to Last Cut? Is it better than Jescar? The answer is no in my world. I don't really think you're going to find that to be the case. But this stuff right here by JACE Price, it outperforms M105, M100. There's a lot of compounds I can think that it does outperform. And it finishes out exceptionally well, even on soft paint. It just doesn't finish out as well as Jescar. I love you all. JACE Price, thank you so much for making a great compound. I will continue to support you. Buy some of this when I need it. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Be careful what you hear on Facebook, auto detailing forums. A lot of people get all hyped up about things, and sometimes they don't know some other compounds that might be out there. But this one here, was the hype warranted? I think so. I just trying to be as honest as I can. I know products that outperform it. Thank you so much, guys. Love you.